Hey guys, Kelly Ash here, Kelly the Lionfish Hunter. Wanted to make a video today that covers breathing rates, decreasing your air consumption. Saw an article online about it and thought I'd make a video. It's one of the best skills aside from buoyancy skills for a new diver to learn. It's also one of those skills like buoyancy that you're going to want to practice as much as you can before you actually get out on a paid diving excursion. Um, when you increase your breathing ability, you decrease your breathing rate, you make your dive last longer, um, and you can also focus on the dive and what's out there a lot easier than if you're sitting there trying to count your breathing or worried about, oh my gosh, I'm almost out of air and we're only 30 minutes into the dive. I've got to end the dive and leave everybody else, go back to the boat. It sucks. We don't want to do it, and you don't have to. It's real easy. Um, I say it's real easy. It takes practice, but it is easy. Basically, this is what I teach all my students, how to increase their rate so that we're not out on a 30-minute dive on our first time. And it works really good. I've actually had one guy, he was a navigation student of mine. He's an experienced diver, and he was taught this and took it to heart, and he got so good at it that he actually made one tank, 80 cubic foot tank, last 2 hours. I saw his dive profile. He had a witness with him, diving with him, his buddy, and it was a legitimate dive, a legitimate 2 hour, one tank dive. He actually touched, I think he actually touched 80, 90 feet on the dive, but his average depth was about 40 feet, 45 feet. So if you stay under 60 feet, you too, with enough practice, you can make your dives last, I don't know about 2 hours. I think this guy's got some natural ability that some of us don't have, but an hour and a half, I've done it myself, an hour and a half. So I know it can be done. It works really well. So the way we do this, the way I teach my students before we ever get into our first open water dive, is I have them close their eyes on the surface, obviously. Have them close their eyes, imagine they're laying in their bed, get as totally calm and relaxed as possible. Yoga is a good way to train your breathing. I have my students lay down, close their eyes, imagine they're laying in their bed, very calm, very relaxed, and then I have them count as they're inhaling. So their inhales are going to be, we're going to exhale, and we're going to start breathing in, and we're going to count each breath, each second. So it'll be, okay, that's about 5 seconds. Okay, we time that. We get them to go for much further than 5 seconds, as long as they can. The purpose of this practice is to get your body, your central nervous system, your lungs, get everything used to breathing slower and having more control over how much air is coming in and how much air is going out. We're not adding any more, we're not taking any away. We're controlling the rate at which we're bringing it into our bodies and the rate at which we let it out of our bodies. This rate is sufficient enough ventilation to keep our bodies clean from any carbon dioxide buildup or any other issues. The one thing you want to be on the watch out for is you don't want to push this underwater. You don't want to push your practice very hard underwater at all. If you start to get a headache, it's a sign that you're pushing your body too hard and it's not able to cycle out all the waste product properly. So just be on the watch out for a headache, and if you are, it means you're pushing too hard. So take it slowly over several dives. Do most of your pushing in practice on the surface. Keep it safe. So that's pretty much it. You have a 5-second inhale cycle, 10-second exhale cycle. You're going to end up with 4 breaths per minute. There's about 5 to 6, 7, 8, 10 times better than what we normally breathe on the surface. So we learn how to breathe underwater is basically what we do. And a whole lot of people just don't teach it this way. They don't know to teach it this way. So practice this. Count your exhales and inhales on the surface. Get those long as you can on the surface. And then on your first dive, stay focused on this as well. And probably by the end of your first dive, you'll be in the habit of it, and it'll be fairly easy for you to do on a dive. And then the rest of your dives, you can go out and enjoy them, look at all the fish, enjoy your friends diving, and not have to worry about killing your tank in half an hour. So try it. Let me know how it works for you. Good luck. And like I always say, go lionfish hunting, kill them all, let the chef sort them out.